Hello everybody, this is Ray from FNAR Studios, and today I will be going over my small but kind of neat Thomas motorized collection because I need to get a video out while I'm on vacation. You guys are gonna see this on May 17th, and during that time I will be in New York City. So yeah, for a birthday vacation. My birthday's on Sunday. Whoa! So let's get into the collection. All right. So first up, we got my main Thomas. This is a Mattel Thomas with a play rail, running board, and chassis. The wheel tones don't really match that well, but it's hard to pick up like on camera if you're like, these are like the angles that I usually do, so it's kind of, you don't really tell with the wheels, yeah. Next up, we got my Shocked Thomas. Whoa. So this Shocked Thomas I got from Bai, and it was actually customized. It had paint in the mouth, and I believe the eyebrows were redone because they might have faded off. So yeah, that's this. Next up is my Angry Thomas. Now my Angry Thomas is on my Tomy Thomas chassis because this is one of those shells that I like swap with my other Thomases so that I can have Angry Thomas on a white running board. And I needed to make sure it was on, not a Fisher-Price chassis, or else I'd need a screwdriver to remove it. Here is my Tomy Thomas, or Tomy Thomas shell, because it's on a Fisher-Price chassis. I have a lot of Fisher-Price Thomases. Well, I had a lot. I did sacrifice one for spare parts. So, yeah, Tomy Thomas. I don't really like this face. Like, I like the Pac-Man eyes, but considering the fact that this is my main Thomas, I think you guys can tell which face I prefer. Alright, next up, this is my second Fisher-Price Thomas. I think this one's motor might work. I have to double check, honestly. I haven't checked in a while. Oh, that is a vile motor, but it is still a motor. It uses square screwdriver. It uses the square screws. Square screws. What the fuck is wrong with me today? It uses the triangle screws. So I'm gonna need a custom screwdriver if I wanna do anything with that. Yeah. I just recorded the rest of this video, and I was editing it, and apparently, for like the other two recordings, my microphone just wasn't working. So yeah, we're gonna half-ass the rest of this shit now. Here we go. This right here, this is my Mattel remote control Thomas. He's cool, he moves on his own. He can do stuff, and I support doing stuff. Yeah. Next up, we've got Toby. My Toby is a Mattel Toby. He doesn't work. He needs a new back coupling, which I will do. We'll do the switch because I do have a spare back coupling. He's cool. I like him. He's better than the Tomy one. I might buy a Tomy one just so I can get Henrietta, and also to swap the motor. Yeah. Then we got Skarloey over here. Skarloey works. He's cool. I like him. He's got a cool design. I wish his side rods weren't static. He could have used the Oliver side rods. Aside from that, he's cool. Here is Stanley. Stanley's pretty thug. I got a Hit Toys Stanley. I wish his splashers weren't there because he doesn't have splashers in the show. Wish his footplate was painted. I need to swap his motor too for like probably a Thomas motor. I can buy those for pretty cheap, like $2. That's Stanley. This is Hank. I got him in a lot. He doesn't have his tender. If I buy a tender, I'll have a finished tank. His face is kind of sun faded, but that doesn't bother me because it's light sun fading. Here is Percy. It's a Fisher-Price Percy on a play rail chassis. It was a used Percy, so that's why it's chipped. I'm probably going to get a second one, so I can get a diff, because it needs a new motor, and it also needs tires, and a new footplate. So at that point, I might as well just get a new Percy and swap the shell. Here's my shocked Percy. It's, that's what the chassis was, the other one was from. This one works, but triangle screws. So until I got a triangle screwdriver, I can't swap the motors out. This one's got tires too. Pretty thug. Yeah. I also got Fiery Flynn. I got him in the same lot as Hank. I like him, kind of. I don't really give a shit about him. He's missing a traction tire, but better to have Fiery Flynn than to have no Fiery Flynn. He's missing this car tender, whatever the hell it is. His hose. I think that's what it is. I think this is hose there. Yeah. Alright. Next is Yellow Rheneas. I have Yellow Rheneas, not regular Rheneas. He was in a lot with Scarloey Percy and my second Thomas. He's cool. I like him. He's cool. I kind of wish I had the normal one, but at the same time, it's Rheneas, and it's Yellow Rheneas. How often are you gonna find this, man? Especially for a decent price. I got this for I got this in a $40 lot. Thomas, Percy, Scarloey, this guy, and then a fuck ton of trucks. So, yeah. Go away. Lastly, we have the 3 big engines. These guys, Henry works, he's a real trooper, but the other two don't work. I got these all secondhand in a lot that came with Stanley. Their wires are really fucked. But what I plan on doing is getting Playrail, James, Henry, and Gordon, and then swapping the shells like how I did with my Thomas and my Percy, because I do believe that the Mattel shells are the best shells. All I really need to do is give Gordon some window stickers, and that's about it. And yeah, that's it for the engine collection. I'll probably do a separate video for rolling stock, or I will just update the collection later when I get some more stuff. That'll be all for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.